A major conflict between technology and culture began when a program file called MP3 joined a website called Napster. This enabled anyone with basic computer literacy to download whole songs with good sound and give copies of the songs to anyone who asked. What the Napster people present as a harmless cyberspace equivalent of a record swap, the music industry and some musicians regard as the digital apocalypse. Music critic Milo Miles guesses that the truth lies somewhere in between.
I'm a music fan of two worlds. I was raised on vinyl, became addicted to it. But I've worked for an online media company for 3 years and feel online music is the face of tomorrow. And the nature of that tomorrow is the hot cultural topic of the moment. Whether or not Napster is central to your music life, the issues it raises concern everyone's information future. One reason there's been a zillion stories about Napster and free music downloads is that it's a conflict made for cynical modern media. All the parties involved, consumers, musicians, record labels, feel disrespected by the others. Likewise, opinions and pompous prognostications outnumber cold facts by, again, about a zillion to one. Remember, consumers, musicians, and record labels have a long history of mistrust. Pirated copies of songs have been an issue since the days of sheet music more than a century ago. Until rock performers began to get smidgens of control over their work in the late 1960s, the music industry treated them like chattel. Record labels have zero credibility with customers. The price of CDs stays high, though it was promised to go lower and lower. Worse, the music industry is the biggest Chicken Little in history. How long can the sky keep falling before it gets here? Bootleg LPs are going to destroy the business. Home taping is killing music, and now MP3 files are ruining the future. Music fans want vengeance. Download a song and stick it to the big label honchos. Angry fans don't want to hear about copyright control from monstrously wealthy artists like Metallica. But consider fiercely independent players like Amy Mann. She recently reestablished her career with help from her own website sales, and she doesn't want to hear how Napster visitors are just sharing rather than illegally copying her songs. Free music downloads and their technology have upped the energy of piracy. Bootleg albums and home taping are theft, but they're cumbersome and often involve material not for sale anywhere else. It's fiendishly easy to copy from Napster, and the even slicker music dispensers waiting in the wings. And even though nobody really knows if downloads have hurt retail, we do know that most of them involve best-selling material. Record companies, fans, musicians. It's hard not to conclude that the record industry is the heavy in the dysfunctional three-way relationship. It's been slow and stupid with technology from the start. 8-track tapes, quadraphonic sound, digital audio tape. But the industry can sure pay for lawyers. U.S. District Judge Jed Rakoff just ruled that online music provider MP3.com violated copyright law, and the multi-million-dollar fine has thrown a heavy chill over all free download operations. But you can't stop the tide from coming in by slapping it with a court order. Lawsuits are no substitute for adapting to technology. The recording industry simply must get moving. The labels must ditch complacency and give up monopolistic control of distribution. I agree that although the hurdles are huge, subscription services similar to cable television is the most equitable notion anybody has come up with. If we can get to a situation where an online hour of music costs $5, everybody should be happy enough. The no-rules alternative suggests a vision of cyberspace as a boundless dumping ground where everything that can be digitalized is left in a heap for anyone to swipe as often as they like. The old internet watchwords were, information wants to be free. But is that all novels, movies, and songs are anymore? Free information?
Milo Miles is music editor at rock.com.